Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Alex and Maddie podcast. How you doing? I'm Maddie.
And I'm Alex. Yes, welcome to the Alex and Maddie podcast. Okay, so I guess we're gonna jump straight into this week's stuff. We want to know how your week is going. You should leave that stuff in the comments. Make sure that you comment questions for the next podcast before we get into it. Comment questions for the next podcast in these comments, so that way we get comments because we're running out of questions from Instagram. We'll put the poll on Instagram next time. Anyway, so let's jump into segment 1. All right, so segment 1 is the bi-weekly favorites. So I'll go first since you're still thinking about it. Mine is Vine.
Okay.
And let me explain. Okay, so Vine, I was going through YouTube and watching old Vines, and I was like, wow, I loved Vine and stuff. Like old Viners and look at all those chickens and that kind of stuff. Just nostalgia for me, because I remember I was in when was Vine out? When we were in middle school, so we were young.
Anyway, my weekly favorite. I cannot think of one. This happened a few weeks ago, but I would have to say my dog's birthday. If you haven't seen the video, just go watch it.
Yes, the Maddie Makes is out now. But yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, she made a really good dog cake, really nice.
Yes.
And there's a brand new intro for Maddie Makes.
Version of the character.
Mm-hmm. And there's an intro on that Maddie Makes episode, which is the best thing we've ever done. Anyway, but yes, check out the Maddie Makes series. There's going to be a new episode of Maddie Makes coming out very soon. That's very special. And we're actually filming it today. We're recording this on July 28th. This will be going out August 2nd, I guess. I think it's August 2nd, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever.
It's a Sunday.
It's Saturday. Anyway. But, yeah, I'm thinking...
Okay, so August
we'll have a video.
1st.
Anyway, so let's get into the second segment. So, the piece of news that I have for the podcast today is a very interesting topic. And, I watch YouTube. I watch The View on YouTube, which is kind of weird. I just watch clips of, Whoopi Goldberg and them talking. And they always talk about politics. But, I knew Karens were a thing. But that's my thing, Karens. But then I was like, I watched them do a segment on Karens, and I was like, wow, these are really, wow, Karens. So anyway, then I looked up, I just searched up Crazy Karens on Instagram, and Crazy Karens is an actual page where they post the Karens, the wild Karens out there that are wandering around, and it's kind of funny because they go up to you and they're arguing with teenagers about what do you riding skateboards or something like that, or they're blocking people in, they're blocking people's cars because they don't like the color. I'm there's the stupidest thing, or they're throwing toilet paper in a grocery store. It's the stupidest things.
Wow.
So that's one of the news topics that I found. I was like, Karens are crazy. So Karens, if you're listening, stop. Leave it alone. We're done with it. Anyway, that's one piece of news that I had. I don't know if you can think of anything.
Peaches. Lovely peaches.
Oh, your peaches, freaking Charlie D'Amelio again.
Oh yes. But it's not about Charlie.
Oh.
I'm thankful. It's about her and her daughter.
Her who?
So somehow, Cora, or whatever Peach's daughter's name is.
He's a father?
Anyway. No, daughter.
But Peaches is a father?
Child. No. Oh, wait. What?
I'm not into TikTok. I'm not into TikTok lingo.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
Peaches had her child taken away. And suddenly, on her Instagram.
Oh my god.
I don't know how long ago, got her child back. And is hurting pro. Really weird and inappropriate things she will do to her daughter. Mm-hmm. That is great. Thank you. Goodbye.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, you know, I don't know anything about TikTok lingo. All I know about TikTok is whipped coffee, and obviously that's what we talked about in the last podcast. But like, I don't know anything about this Peaches and the Charlie D'Amelio, and this is the first time I heard about that. Because the only thing I know about TikTok is because of Miranda Sings, and she does like her TikToks. But I don't have TikTok. I don't have the app. But like I hear Miranda Sings talking about like she's like, I'm a savage, and she does that song, the Savage Dance and whatever.
Savage.
She's a, I'm a savage, classic bougie. I know. I always thought she said, because you know how she's like, I'm a savage, classic bougie. What's happening? And she does that, and it's like, but it's ratchet. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all I know about TikTok, which is like not a lot, especially from Miranda Sings. Anyway, so I don't know if I can't think of anything else for like news. I don't know about you. TikTok drama. Keep up with Maddie Makes, because Maddie Makes is going to be where Maddie spills all that TikTok tea.
Yes.
So, yeah, keep up with that. Alright, so this is segment number 3, which is the Q&A, the mini Q&A portion of the podcast. So, we have 2 questions here, both from Amaryllis. Anyway, first question is from Amaryllis. What inspired you to get a YouTube channel? You can answer first.
Why do people keep comments questions that we've already answered?
Did we answer that? I don't. Well, I think it like inspired. Yes. It wasn't like we didn't answer like inspired. We answered like, how did we get one or something? I don't know. I guess like inspired me was like the YouTubers that had done.
Same thing.
Had done Minecraft, you know. Like I know you're inspired by Afmao to do stuff, and
I mean, not really.
Not anymore, but like she's one of your favorites, you know. One of my favorites is Stacy. I like to watch Stacy, and I like to watch Lizzie.
Yeah, one of my favorites is Lizzie.
So I have a funny story about this. So when we were in 6th grade, that's when we met in 6th grade. I remember in 6th grade, when you're going into middle school, we go to like a magnet program at our school, and so what happened was going into 6th grade, there was like what is it called,
Pathways?
Huh?
Pathways?
No, like orientation or something. Like before you go to school, like when you're in 6th grade, before you actually go to school, it's like during the summer. It's like the last week of summer, and you go, and it's like a mini orientation or something.
It's like a tour.
Yeah.
And
I remember you from that, and I don't think you remember me, but I remember like I was like walking like next to you, like you were in my group, and like I didn't talk to you. I might have said a couple things to you, but I didn't talk to you very much. But I remember that it was you. I like was thinking about it, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I was like, that was Maddie in my group, like in 6th grade, when we were walking around taking the tour of our school. Which is kind of, you know, I don't know, it was weird. But I remember that I was like, because I remembered, like, I don't know.
I don't remember this.
I didn't really either, because it wasn't like a big thing, but I remembered, I was like, I was talking to somebody in a group, like in the group of like walking around there, and I was like, it was you. It was you. Anyway, but that's how... Huh?
Are you sure? No.
Yes, it was you. And we didn't talk a lot. I kind of said maybe one thing to you. But it was like literally something like, yeah, I don't know. But I remember that you were in the group at least. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, so then how did that you don't remember, but so how did we actually meet? This we probably met in one of our classes because we had a few of the same classes because we were in the same school. Um,
Yeah.
but we probably mostly met in our theater class or something
Oh yes.
because we were in the
Oh
same
no!
theater class.
I just had the story, or like not a story, but a fun memory I had back in elementary school. So
I didn't go to elementary school.
so okay, so this is a middle school memory, but back when we were in theater, we used to be having to perform different
Oh yeah, I remember.
skits to
Yes,
the class,
scenes.
and I remember doing a group skit with me, Alex, our friend Gabby, and our friend Aiden, and it was so fun. It was like
we were
a
in a
situation
boat.
where a life. Yeah, we were in a boat, like
or like
our
we, I
plane
think,
crashed,
like yeah, the
and
plane crashed.
We had a lifeboat.
Yeah.
Alex was the flight attendant.
Yeah.
No, he was the pilot.
Yes, I was the pilot. I was sitting in the front, and I was like something about like how I'm in charge of you, and I don't care. I don't remember something about it. And
I was a
like
passenger.
yeah, you were the
and
passenger.
I sat in first class.
Yes.
Quote unquote first class.
Yes, and
it was so much fun.
like you had like that was a hilarious scene, and like our teacher, she had the blue lights on us, and it was like we were in the water, and we had like our the set pieces like all set up like we were in a stranded like in an airplane.
I really want to go back. I really want to do like a recreation of us doing that skit.
I know we all still go to our school, and it's like we did that in 7th grade, I think.
Yeah,
7th or 8th grade, I don't know, but yeah, that was a long time ago.
I remember we also brought proxies about like lifesavers, Hershey chocolate,
oh yes,
water bottles.
Yes. Oh
like,
my gosh, I forgot.
After that play or that skit happened, we were supposed to watch everyone else's. So while we were sitting there, we just sat there and we shared the candy.
Yes, I remember.
So
I completely. That was like we were sharing our rations of our food or something, and the rations were those were the flight attendants like on the cart of the flight attendant. I remember.
Wait, yeah, Aiden was the flight attendant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or the co-pilot. I
think
forgot what everyone's role was. I just remember me and Gabby were passengers.
And I was the pilot, yeah.
And then I know you were the pilot. I forgot what Aiden was. I'm sorry, Aiden.
I don't know. I don't know if he watches the freaking videos. I don't know. But yeah, that was a great scene. I like that scene. That was fun.
Me too.
I remember distinctly about the lifesavers. I don't even remember. I know that they were like we were sharing them because we were like it was our rations, but yeah, I don't know. But that was fun. Anyway, okay. Go ahead.
I forgot it was the skit or the last skit, but Aiden was going on about like different chocolates, like Hershey's with almonds, Hershey with almonds, white chocolate.
Yes.
It was just so funny.
Oh my gosh, that's so. Oh my god, I forgot about all that. That's funny. Oh my god.
Laughing thinking about this moment.
I want that script. I gotta text our teacher.
Definitely need to get the gang together and do a live recreation of our funny skit.
Yes. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It took us like 4 or 5 days to rehearse.
Yeah, because we memorized it, and it was a pretty long scene. Like it was like, probably 6 single pages. Like you know how a script is printed double page.
Yeah, but not everybody had a lot of words to say. Yeah. So it wasn't really
it's hard for me to memorize lines. I'm just bad at memorizing lines. So I'm really bad at memorizing.
Another person to practice with.
Yeah. I know when I'm in a play, like even if I'm in a duet, and it's really hard to memorize lines in a duet. It's easier than memorizing a monologue, but memorizing a duet is still kind of hard because you only have one other person to get cues from. But I know when you're in a play, you get cues from everybody.
When you're memorizing and when you have to memorize your lines and it's like, wait, what was that? Was it supposed to go before this person line or after?
Yes.
One of those kind of incidents.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah. Okay. Well, that is the end of the 3rd session, and that means it's the end of the podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, do all of that stuff. As of the time we are recording this, we are at 58 subscribers. Let's get to 60, let's get to 100, let's get to 1,000, let's get to 10 million, or whatever. Anyway, But yeah, this is. We hope you enjoyed it. This is Alex and Maddie signing off. We'll see you next time.
Alright, bye.
Bye.